Hello, my dear students! For this video, we will discuss about the different properties of integers. What are the different properties of integers? We have commutative property, associative property, identity property, inverse property, multiplication property of 0, and distributive property of multiplication over addition. Let's start with commutative property over addition. It says that for any integers a and b, a plus b equals b plus a. For example, we have 5 plus 9 equals 9 plus 5. 5 plus negative 9 equals negative 9 plus 5. And negative 5 plus 9 equals 9 plus negative 5. Always remember that in commutative property over addition, changing order of the addends does not change the sums. First example, we have 5 plus 9 equals 9 plus 5. Both sides are equal to positive 14. Next, we have 5 plus negative 9 equals negative 9 plus 5. Both sides are equal to negative 4. Next, we have negative 5 plus 9 equals 9 plus negative 5. Both sides are equal to positive 4. Commutative property of multiplication. For any integers a and b, ab equals ba. For example, we have 6 times 8 equals 8 times 6. Negative 4 times negative 7 equals negative 7 times negative 4. 5 times negative 9 equals negative 9 times 5. Remember that in commutative property of multiplication, changing order of the factors does not change the product. For number 1, the product of both sides are equal to positive 48. Second example, the product of both sides are equal to positive 28. And third example, the product of both sides are equal to negative 45. Associative property of addition. It says that for any integers a, b, and c, the quantity a plus b plus c equals a plus the quantity b plus c. For example, we have the quantity 3 plus 5 plus 7 equals 3 plus the quantity 5 plus 7. Always remember that in associative property of addition, changing the grouping of the addends does not change the sum. So first, we will get the sum of the numbers that is inside the parentheses. So we have 3 plus 5 that is equal to 8. Copy 7 equals copy 3. 5 plus 7 equals 12. 8 plus 7 that is equal to positive 15. And 3 plus 12 that is equal to positive 15. Associative property of multiplication. For any integers a, b, and c, the quantity a multiplied to b multiplied to c is equal to a multiplied to the quantity of b multiplied to c. For example, we have the quantity 3 times 4 times 5 equals 3 times the quantity 4 times 5. Always remember that in associative property of multiplication, changing of the groupings of the factors does not change the product. First, we will get the product of the numbers that is inside the parentheses. So we have 3 times 4 that is equal to 12. Copy multiplied to 5 equals copy 3 multiplied to 4 times 5 that is equal to 20. 12 times 5 that is equal to 60. Then 3 times 20 that is also equal to 60. Identity property of addition. For any integers a plus 0 equals 0 plus a equals a. The number 0 is called the additive property. Always remember that in identity property of addition, 0 added to any real number is the given number. For example, we have 9 plus 0 equals 9. Next, we have negative 12 plus 0 equals negative 12. Then 50 plus 0 equals 50. Identity property of multiplication. For any integers a times 1 equals 1 times a equals a. The number 1 is called the multiplicative property. Always remember that in identity property of multiplication, the product of 1 and any given number is the given number. For example, 8 times 1 equals 8. Negative 21 times 1 equals negative 21. 17 times 1 equals 17. 1 times negative 5 equals negative 5. 1 times 1,283,605 is equal to 1,283,605. And 1 times negative 1,007 equals negative 1,007. Inverse property of addition. For any integer a, there exists an integer negative a such that a plus negative a equals 0. The number negative a is called the additive inverse of a. For example, we have 2/3 plus negative 2/3 equals 0. The additive inverse of negative 2/3 is 2/3 and vice versa, since their sum is equal to 0. Next, we have negative 5 plus 5 equals 0. The additive inverse of negative 5 is 5 and vice versa. Therefore, the sum is equal to 0. Inverse property of multiplication. For any non-zero integer a, there a times 1 over a equals 1 over a times a equals 1. The number 1 over a is called the multiplicative inverse or reciprocal of a. For example, we have 2 multiplied to 1/2 equals 1. The multiplicative inverse of 1/2 is 2 and vice versa, since their product is equal to 1. Multiplication property of 0. For any integer a, we have a times 0 equals 0 times a equals 0. Always remember that in multiplication property of 0, the product of any number and 0 is 0. For example, we have 13 multiplied to 0 equals 0. And we have 0 multiplied to negative 10 equals 0. Distributive property of multiplication over addition. For any integers a, b, and c, a times the quantity b plus c is equal to ab plus bc. Always remember that in distributive property of multiplication over addition, if the indicated sum is multiplied by a number, then multiplication can be distributed over addition. For example, we have 6 times the quantity 2 plus 6. We will distribute 6 to 2 and 6. So we have 6 times 2 plus 6 times 6. Then we have 6 times 2 plus 6, that is equal to positive 8 equals 6 times 2 equal to 12. Then 6 times 6 equals 36. 6 6 multiplied to 8, that is equal to 48, and 12 plus 36, that is also equal to 48. Let's have another example. We have 5 times the quantity 9 minus 3. So we will distribute 5 to the numbers 9 and 3. So we have 5 times 9 minus 5 times 3. So we have 5 times the quantity 9 minus 3, that is equal to 6. 5 times 9 equals 45. Then 5 times 3 equals 15. So we have 5 times 6, that is equal to positive 30. And 45 minus 15, that is also equal to positive 30. Let's practice. You need to prepare the following things. We have your activity notebook, pen or pencil for this activity. Name the property illustrated in each mathematical sentence. The properties are commutative property of addition and multiplication, associative property of addition and multiplication, identity property of addition and multiplication, inverse property of addition and multiplication, multiplication property of 0, and distributive property of multiplication over addition. For example, we have the quantity 2 plus 1 plus 3 equals 2 plus the quantity 1 plus 3. Again, name the property illustrated in each mathematical sentence. The answer is associative property. Also, we need to know if it is under addition or multiplication. So the answer is associative property of addition. Let's start. Again, name the property illustrated in each mathematical sentence. First question is, we have 4 plus 7 equals 7 plus 4. The answer is commutative property of addition. Next, we have 9 plus 0 equals 9. The answer is identity property of addition. Next, we have 3 plus the quantity 2 plus 5 equals the quantity 3 plus 2 plus 5. The answer is associative property of addition. Next, we have 5 multiplied to 1 equals 5. The answer is identity property of multiplication. Last question, we have negative 12 multiplied to 1 over 12 equals 1. The answer is inverse property of multiplication. Excellent, my dear students. Again, always remember the different properties of integers, starting from commutative property down to distributive property of multiplication over addition. After this video, you will answer on page 33, exercise 1.7-A. Before I end this video, I would like to share these words coming from Anonymous One. He says, mathematics does not add love and subtract hate, but it gives us a hope that every problem has a solution. Thank you, my dear students. God bless and have a good day.